Hi friends, my name is Lucia and today we're going to practice the front split together. This class is going to be more mobility class rather than a proper yoga flow, and here I put together some of my favorite drills that have helped me to get the split. What you need is a couple of blocks, and if you can practice close to a wall, that's also going to be useful. Otherwise, I'm going to tell you how you can modify what we're doing. So we're going to start by standing. To do some spinal wise, well, we're going to start mobilizing the spine. Stand with your feet hip distance apart. Press down into your feet, spread the toes, and find a solid base. Tuck in the toes, the tailbone under to neutralize your pelvis, roll the shoulders back and down, and from here we tuck the chin towards the chest. And one vertebra at a time, we're going to roll the spine down, bending the knees to go all the way down. And then with your inhalation, start looking forward, lifting the chin, opening the chest, lengthen through the spine to come all the way back up. And then tuck the tailbone again, tuck the chin towards the chest, and as you exhale, repeat, going one vertebra at a time, softening the shoulders, bending the knees. Inhale, look forward, lift the chin, lift the chest, and exhale, repeat, go at your own pace if you like. We're going to do a few more, and feel free to go a little bit faster, but still focusing on the form to really mobilize the spine. And we're going to do last one, and then we stay down. Good. Stay down here, grab opposite elbows, sway side to side, rest the head. And then begin to reach down towards the floor with your elbows as you do little pulses. Really lengthening the back of the back muscles, and starting feeling also the activation of your hamstrings. Keep the knees gently bent. Take another couple here, resting, relaxing the neck. And then slowly release the arms down and open up your feet a little bit to go into a little squat. Malasana, or deep squat. Sway side to side here as well. Wake up your feet and your hips. Feel free to take the movement, pretty organic. Good. Now lift halfway. After you stop the movement, finding a squat position. Parallel your feet a little bit closer this time, and then we're going to lift up, squeezing the glutes and lowering back down, hips back, keep the chest open, and push back up for 2, 3, 4, activate the quads, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to go back halfway, and we're going to hold here. Suck the belly button in, keep the chest open, and relax the neck and the shoulders. We're going to stay here another 10 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the hands back down and stretching your legs, sway side to side as you straighten your legs, even if not fully. Now keep the torso to center and begin to moving from the hips, swaying the hips side to side. Good. Lengthen the spine. Place your hands on your waist and then slowly come back up. Single legs, good morning, is what we're going to do next. So keep your feet hip distance apart. Step. We're going to start with the left leg forward. Step the left foot forward with the left heel down and the left foot flex. Bend the right leg to hinge from the hips, shifting the hips back and keep the chest forward. Press down into your left heel and come up. Arms forward for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Go back down and hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up. Change inside. Right heel steps forward, right toe is pointing up, right leg is straight. Hinge from the hips and bend the left knee. Chest open, torso more or less parallel to the floor, and push up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come back down, hold here, pushing down with your right heel for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift back up. Bring the feet parallel again, in line with your hips, and slowly lower down, bending the knees if you need, and then catch the back of your ankles. Your knees again can stay bent. Just think of lifting through the hips up towards the sky. Stay here, shaking your head if you need, relaxing the neck. Good, and slowly we're going to lower down to find a low lunge. We'll start with the right foot forward and the left foot back. Square the hips, so we're not opening, they're both pointing forward. Place your hands behind your lumbar spine and untuck the back toes. And here we're going to do some pulses again, leaning forward without the right knee driving open. Make sure the right knee is in line with your right toes and come back. 2, keep the shoulders soft. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'm going to stay here. Pushing the hips forward with the belly button pushing in and the hands to push the hips forward. Good. From here, come back a little bit. And this time we're going to squeeze the left heel towards the bum. Flexing the left foot for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We hold this for 10. Squeeze. 8, 7, 6, squeeze. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping the left foot down. And take a moment to stretch the front quad. Good. Moving the hips here as well, from side to side. lift up. We're gonna go, now we're gonna use the wall, if you have a wall, or the couch. Otherwise you can catch the foot behind you with your hand or a towel. The left foot stays behind. We're gonna place the right foot forward. Get your left knee close to the wall and then swing that left foot in front. The closer you go with your left knee towards the wall, the more intense it will be. So make sure that you adjust the stance if you need. And try to, again, keep the right knee in line with the right hip, in line with the right ankle. And again, we're gonna sink forward, sink forward. 3 more. 2 and 1. We're gonna hold here. And now we're gonna push back. So we're gonna bring the quad towards the heel, placing the right foot a little bit closer to us and tucking the tailbone under. This is very important to think about. Tucking the tailbone, you're gonna feel a huge difference here. We're gonna stay here 10 more seconds. If you squeeze the left glute, you can feel a little bit more. 2 and 1. Slowly release. And we're going to do the second side. We're going to start a little bit more forward so that we have space behind us. Low lunge with the left foot forward. Hands behind the lumbar spine. And push yourself forward. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to hold here. Squeeze the belly button towards the spine. Keep pushing the hips down and forward to elongate into the right size. Keep the shoulders nice and soft. And slowly come back up. We're going to squeeze the heel towards the bum now. So come back into that low lunge. 8 squeezes with the right heel to the bum, right foot flex. Make sure that your knee is not suffering. If you need to place a pillow underneath, please do so. 7 more. 6, 5, 4, feel the hamstring. 3, 2, and 1. Hold this for 10, 9, 8, squeeze, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it. Hands frame the front foot for a little half split here. The blocks can be used, of course, if you need to support yourself. Moving the hips side to side a little bit. And then we're going to move back into the wall. Or we're going to just catch the foot behind, staying in the low lunge, catching the foot behind to squeeze it. And same thing, then we're going to tuck the tailbone under. But most of us will find a wall, I'm sure, with not furniture in the middle, or you can even use that. Make sure that here as well your knee is nice and happy, and we're going to do some little pulses. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Staying here for a moment. Breathe. Good. And now we're going to push the hips back, the glute towards the heel, and we're gonna tuck the tailbone under. This is what is gonna make the difference. You can walk the left foot a little bit closer, so that it is at least under your knee. Stay here. So it's gonna go all the way down to the quad and not just on the top part when we are doing this. 5 more. And release. Come out of the shape. Right foot steps forward again. Tucking the left toes under, lifting the left foot here, the left knee here, and use the blocks in this case if you need. From a low lunge, we're going to go into pyramid with the right foot flex for 8 times. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here. Moving the hips side to side to access deeper parts. And now step the left foot a little bit closer. Left heel is down, so the left foot is on an angle. You can start with your blocks, or you can even just stay on your blocks. Opening the chest. Think of arching the spine, lifting the chest. So the torso is parallel to the floor, and stay very light on your fingertips. You can just stay here with your hand, with your fingertips light on the blocks, or you can lift the hands. Keep squaring the hips. We're gonna hold this. If you want more, arms forward. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down again. And pyramid pose once more. Swaying the hips. And we're going to change side. Low lunge. Find a wide stance. We're going to go into pyramid. Use the fingers or the blocks. Flexing the front foot. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hold with the foot flex, swaying the hips side to side. Good. Right foot steps forward on an angle. Maybe start with the blocks. Heel, left heel is pressing down, left toe is pointing up. Keep the hips square, so we're not open with the hips towards the side, but the right hip is pointing forward. Become very light on your fingertips. Keep a micro bend into your left knee, of course, so that you can protect the knee. So we're actually working the muscles. Stay light. Only if you feel stable and strong enough, you can reach back or forward with your hands, or arms rather, for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands down. And pyramid again, sway side to side. Maybe little pulses with the chest open. Good. Last couple. Right foot again. We're going to keep alternate. Low lunge. This time tuck the back toes under. And we're going to extend the left leg, pushing back with the left heel. The goal is to not lift the hips. So keep the hips low. And we're going to do 8. Lift the heel for 8. So the movement in the hips is minimum. 7, 6, 5. Think of extending the back leg rather than lifting. 4, 3, 2, and we're going to hold. Arms reaching up if you want. Squeeze the belly button towards the spine for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down, pyramid pose. Get comfortable here. Good. Rebend the front knee, drop the back knee down. This time we're going to open into a twist to catch the foot behind. And think of again squeezing the heel towards the bum. Really squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. If you can, push the right knee in. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Half split. Place the blocks to frame the front thigh as we are into this half split. And now we're going to lift the front leg. So press down, lengthen the spine, and lift. Here blocks are very useful. You could do this without, but it's going to be harder. We're going to do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to hold last one. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze it down and go deeper with the chest reaching towards the toes and the toes reaching towards the chest. Nice. And change side. You're going to feel the legs, not just now, also later. So, low lunge, tucking the back toes under. Again, keep the hips low. So we're going to sink a little bit forward. And now just think of straightening the back leg. For 8, 7, squeeze the belly button towards the spine. 5, 4, your arms can reach up already. 3, 2, and 1. Hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Pyramid pose. Good. Bend the front knee, tuck the right knee under. Quad stretch. Reach back and squeeze the heel towards the bum. Try to not open the left knee too much towards the side. If you can, keep it controlled. Keep squeezing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Half split. And we're going to get ready for this one. Press the left heel down. We're going to lift the foot. Pressing down, use the blocks as support for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open the chest. Chest is reaching towards the toes. Right toes are reaching towards the chest. Keep the hips nice and square. Shoulders soft and neck long. Good. Last exercise to actually get into the split, whichever variation you want to take. It doesn't have to be the full split, not today. Don't force yourself into the shape. Even if you're already done the split before, some days just the body needs to take a little bit more chill. So not every day is the same for me, so, and for everybody. We're going to start with a wide stance high lunge. So we're going to start with the right knee forward, the right foot forward, left heel is lifted. We want the right foot way past the knee, but keep bending the front knee and keep trying to extend the back leg. And try to find a shape. If you need a little support, of course, always take it, but try to really find a position where your muscles are fully engaged and your hips are square, where you can find a balance. Feel free to keep sliding a little bit if you need, but with control. Otherwise, just hold still. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to drop the back knee down. And here we're going to take our split variation, which can already be this. We're going to try and straighten the front leg. And you can stay here and even put your blocks higher. And just stay here if that's what you want to do today. Or feel free to slide a little bit more forward to the degree that feels nice for you. I always encourage you to take little sway side to side. It will help your body to get more familiar into the shape and to relax the parts around the muscle and the joint. To get deeper into it. Make sure that the back hip is closed, squared. We're going to stay 10 more seconds. And get ready to come out, moving slowly. Second side, left foot steps forward into a wide stance lunge. Lift the back heel, slide the front foot a little bit more forward and really reach back with your right heel. Squeeze the belly button towards the spine to lengthen in the spine and lift the chest. And keep squeezing the right glute and extending the right knee. We hold for 8, 7, 6. Feel free to slide a little bit more. Stay. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the right knee down and get your split. Take it at your own variation, acknowledging the fact that right and left side can have quite a bit difference. Good. Stay straight with your spine wherever you are in your split journey. Take another 5 seconds. And then get ready to come out. Yeah. Feel free to take another round, left and right. I think you're gonna find a little bit of a difference in the second round, and I really encourage you to keep going if you have time. Otherwise, you've done a lot of work, you're gonna feel it after. And yeah, take a moment to just wind down, recalibrate your breath, and then keep going with your day. Thank you for practicing with me. If you enjoyed this class, please thumbs up in the channel, subscribe. Thank you again. Enjoy your split. I promise you're gonna get it. Have a wonderful day.